Oh Christ, more bloody traffic. Oh well, let's see if we can get up the outside of it. Hi folks, Shane here, out on another little ride. Bit nippy today, it's about 2 degrees Celsius, but I thought it's sunny, it's dry, let's get out. So I've been spending again, and this time I've been heavily spending on the Mosko Moto website. I've bought the Reckless 80 version 4. And the hood tank bag. Quite a lot of money, but from what I've seen of the product so far, the build quality and the thought what's gone into the design is absolutely superb. I had a bit of space anxiety, shall we say, this morning, so I did a dry run, shall we say, loading up the Reckless 80 with all my camping kit, my cooking kit, my clothes, my shoes, you name it, just to make sure there was enough space. And I've got plenty of space in there, I'm pleased to say, and room for a bit more. So that worry has been, shall we say, wiped out now. And the hood tank bag, yeah, absolutely brilliant. I looked at the other bags Mosko Moto produce. I think it's the Nomad, and is it a Piccolo or something, I don't know, but they didn't really look suitable for me, so I went for the hood. Nice and easy to fit. Literally it's a couple of cable ties on the lower straps and a loop strap which goes around your frame just beyond the headstock, and boom, it's done. So yeah, very, very pleased. So well done Mosko Moto on not only the build quality of your products but the design of your products as well. I look forward to using it all in anger in the next couple or 3 months when I have my first trip away. Hopefully that'll be a trip to Wales and the Brecon Beacons National Park. I'm afraid I can't say it in Welsh, but I think there's possibly 3 or 4 of us going over there for a midweek adventure camping, so that'll be good. But yeah, so out for a little ride, still using the OS maps on the bike for route planning and recording the routes. And yeah, I mean, if it works out great on the phone, happy days, but if not, I'll most probably end up buying a Samsung is Active Tab 3 or the Thork Racing T865, which is their middle of the road or middle range product, shall we say. Still works out about £600 sterling, but as much as I'd like to say I'd get a Garmin, I think that might be a little bit of a mistake. You know, I don't really want to be spending lots of money on something that's going to fail me on a trip. So yeah, but fingers crossed, the phone with OS Maps and Waze and the TomTom Ride Drive and whatever you call it, Maps and Google Maps will see me through. I mean, this is my old iPhone 7 Plus, so the screen is big enough. Obviously I can't see all the detail, but when you're using it in Google Maps or in Waze or whatever, it's nice and clear. It's just for the OS Maps. I mean, for example, I can see the lines turning left here, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go up the Truly Hill today, and we can have a look at the tank bag in more detail up there. But no, thoroughly pleased with it. So this is the first ride out with it on. It's clearing my tummy, and I've got I won't say a huge tummy, but I've got your middle age spread, and it's clearing that. What we'll do, we'll stand up in a minute and see how it happens or how it works with that, with me standing. But yeah, lovely day though, folks. Sort of halfway through January. We've had some bitterly cold weather. -6 the other morning when I went to work, and I think it was -4 this morning when I warmed the wife's car up. But it's about 2 degrees at the moment. But I'm well insulated, got plenty of thermals on, and at the moment I'm just wearing my ordinary gloves. They're not heavy duty or anything like that, or winter gloves or anything like that, so but they seem to be doing the job. I haven't got heated grips on this bike. I'm conscious of the fact that you know, it's only got a small output generator, alternator, stator, whatever you want to call it, on the machine, and I want to keep that output for charging batteries, such as drone batteries or GoPro or the Insta360 batteries, and the phone, of course. I don't know what amps the heated grips draw, but I know you've got to be a bit careful from listening to other folks. So what else have I bought? I bought the Adventure Spec rack for the rear of the machine, and their side panels, which protects the plastics when you've got the luggage on. None of it was cheap, but I'm a great believer in buying once and having no regrets, shall we say. And then I did look at other luggage, such as the Krieger OS kit, which my son uses, and it's again very well made, but it was just a bit too small for what I wanted. And I like the way the Mosko Moto stuff is put together and how it all works together. There's so many options you can use. The side bags with the side pods mounted onto them, and then you've got your stinger tail bag, and you can have it in so many different variations, shall we say. There's a bit of snow up here still, look folks. Yeah, I think that was last week when we had that. Not particularly high. I think this sits at about 600 feet, I think, something like that, maybe a bit less. There you go. Good for you, mate. I'd rather be on a motorbike though. But as I say, isn't this lovely? Let's just stand up. Yeah, so no problem there. If I stand bolt upright, I can just feel it on the front of my legs, but it's not annoying or anything like that. So yeah, the old hood tank bag seems to be doing the job nicely. I say it's nice and secure. Once you cinched it down, you're laughing. So a bit of muck on the road, that'll be a bit skittish, so we'll just take our time there. Let's go up here. Dead End Road. Well done, runners. Cheers, boys. Come on in, mate, pull over then if you're going to pull over. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm in a Volvo and I'm not going to move. So some of you may have watched my previous video where I went through the floods on this little beauty. It just goes to show, one of the comments was a great advert for Honda, and I think it is really, because the water was way up, and the little Honda did its job well. That was the first time I've been through floods properly on this bike, and I was a little bit, is she going to be alright? But she did a good job. Anyway, let's find somewhere to park up and give you a look at this tank bag. Right, I'll bring you back in a tin. So folks, here it is, the Mosko Moto hood tank bag, and yeah, I am very pleased with it. And as you can see, the fitting's literally strap, couple of heavy duty cable ties, and boom. And on here it's just got these little buckles there. I mean, to undo it, literally, if you want to fill up, sorry about not looking, there you go, and voila, it's done. I mean, you can carry a fair bit in there as well. Let's have a look. We'll get this strap back up, done back up, and we'll go from there. Oh, one, and two. So yeah, nice and easy. Nice little buckle strap at the back here, and in here, as you can see, I've got a fair bit of kit. Hat, sunglasses case, wallet, smoky thing, what else? Microphone stuff, microphones, cleaning rag, yeah, another GoPro, a couple of pouches. One's got spare batteries in. Oh, there's a little tripod and whatnot for the Insta. And on this side I've got some tools. So as you can see, there's a heck of a lot of room in there. And on the front here you've got a little port where you can put your charging cable through. Comes out the top here, through there, and you can drop it into there to charge your batteries. So not bad at all, really. Not bad at all. I think it cost, I don't know, €200 or something like that. You know, nothing too serious. But yeah, I can certainly vouch for its build quality. So yeah, happy days. The Mosko Moto hood tank bag. Let's say fitting's the same this side. Little strap, a couple of cable ties. Another thing Mosko Moto do, they give you these ties to tie up any loose straps, shall we say, which again, brilliant idea. Brilliant idea, saves it flapping about. And again, the beauty of that is, that tank bag there, you can put it on any bike you want. Bit like the Reckless 80. I mean, here's the rack I bought from Adventure Spec. I went for red, so it blended in. I've got black side panels, but I went for a red rack, so it blends in with the bike. Yeah, happy days. I forgot to mention that in the bag as well, there are a couple of pockets in here. See if I can dig them out. So yeah, got a little zip pocket there, and there's another one exactly the same at the back of the bag. But in here you have another area where if you're travelling overseas you can put your passport and whatnot, so it's nice and safe, and it's going to be waterproof. Yep, very pleased. So folks, what a lovely afternoon, eh? It's 2 degrees, but we've got beautiful clear skies. The sun's over there towards the southwest, over the English Channel, and yeah, absolutely brilliant. And I know I keep saying it, but I love this little bike. As I was saying in the last video, it's never going to pull your arms out, but it gets me everywhere I want it to go. And now I've got the Mosko Moto kit, you know, the hood tank bag and the Reckless 80, I can now start going further afield, camping and whatnot. And I really am looking forward to hopefully getting away end of April to the Brecon Beacons with 2 or 3 mates for a midweek adventure. Fingers crossed for the weather, because it can change, as you know. But no, really looking forward to it. Yeah. But this is a beautiful part of the world. I mean, yes, the guys in Oz have got it lucky because they've got so many thousands of kilometres of tracks, and I'm a big fan of the Aussie channels. But they say to me, oh, you got some beautiful countryside. Well, I have, and I do appreciate it. I really do. I really do. can't beat a hot coffee. Well, that was a nice coffee. Excuse me sniffing, but my nose is running because of the cold. Let's get on with the next part of the ride, eh? Whoa. Where should we go next? That's the beauty of it. I haven't got a clue. I don't care. And because I'm out on the bike. Whee! Get past the old sewage truck. Wow. Crappy old job. No pun intended, folks. Cool, that old sunshine's a bit bright. I should have left me sunnies on, I think. Stunning, isn't it, eh? Absolutely stunning. So we're out of luck on the lane. Everywhere's gridlocked at the moment, so I'm just taking a shortcut through the back of Shoreham Airfield, or Brighton City Airport, whatever they want to call it. It's in Shoreham, so I call it Shoreham. The longest serving airport in the UK, continually serving. There you go, little fact for you. So what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to wrap it up now, I think. At the end of the day, it was only a quick test ride to see how the tank bag was, and it gave me plenty of room to move around and also to put the kit in it. And I'd say I'm absolutely delighted with it. Yep. I can see this being a travel companion virtually for every trip I go on now. Even more congestion was going on. Oh, Mr. RAC man, you be careful going under that bridge. Low hanging trees. So yeah, as always guys, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and leaving a big like. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for new content, and leave a little message. As always, love getting those and having a chat with you all. But as always, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Cheers now. Stay there, transit van. And you, Mini. Oh, just pull out, why don't you? Oh, Christ, more bloody traffic. Oh well, let's see if we can get up the outside of it.